Okay, question number 1. Okay, you have a right angle triangle here and you're asked to find the value of x. So make use of the Pythagoras theorem, guys. Okay, make use of the Pythagoras theorem and see how, if you see, and use that to find your x, your unknown side there. Okay, you have 70 more seconds. Well, we got 20 people answered already. Hi, Sarah. Oh, Ben, the good no. Okay. Okay, yeah, the answer is the red one, guys. Okay, let me explain to you how this is done. Okay, let's take a look at the scoreboard. Okay, at the moment now we have Lucky Finch at number 1. Wow, Arctic Rabbit only by 1 point, and then 5 points below is Diligent Condor. Very close. Okay, but it's just the first question, so there's 9 more to go. Alright, now to do this, right, we will actually make use of this concept called the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so this Pythagoras theorem can only be used for right angle triangles. So if you have a right angle triangle whereby the longer side we denote it as your hypotenuse, or we use C to denote the hypotenuse. Now that C there, right, would be the, so what you do is in Pythagoras theorem you take a square plus b square will actually give you c square. So it's a very powerful theorem to use whenever you have 2 sides given and you're asked to find the third side. So whenever you have 2 sides given and you're asked to find the third side, Pythagoras theorem can actually be is actually very useful here. Yeah, we are actually playing for a $10 voucher. So the big idea is to actually learn your trigo for right angle triangles, but there's also a side quest lah. The side quest is to get this $10 popular voucher. Okay, we will actually be posting it to you guys if you win it. Okay, but only the top winner in our Kahoot game will get this lah. Okay, yeah. Okay, those of you who haven't joined us, you can join us, kahoot.it, then the game pin is 7760808. Okay, so going back to the question just now using Pythagoras theorem, right? So what I do is I start off by putting there x square plus 21 square equals to 29 square. Okay, the longest side, the hypotenuse 29 will be your C. Okay, the A and B can be either one. Now to solve for x, right, we make x square the subject first. You minus 21 square to both sides. Then once you have x squared to be 400, to find x, you will just take the positive square root of 400, and that's how we get 20. Okay, so that's how we arrive to our answer here using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, hi Paul, hi Yati. Okay, shall we move? Are you guys ready for the next one? Question number 2. Okay, those of you who haven't joined us, we still have another 9 more questions to go. Okay, so you can still join us. The game pin is 7760808. Okay, the moment I press next, we're going on into the next question. So you guys ready for question number 2? Okay, let's go. Okay, question number 2. Again, another application of Pythagoras theorem. Okay, this one you might need to have a piece of paper and do some working. Okay, I'll give you guys about 120 seconds. Okay. Similar to the question before, just that this one will now include a bit of algebra. Okay, so make use of your a square plus b square equals to c square. Just that now it's a little bit challenging in the sense that you now have a bit of algebra to work with. Okay, yeah, this one will take you a little bit longer because of the algebra. Okay, so make use of your a square plus b square equals to c square. Okay, hi guys, those of you who just joined us, I'm Coach Hakim from Master Maths, and we are doing free Kahoot game right now. Okay, the topic is on Sec 2 trigonometry actually. It's to do with right angle triangles. So we're looking at Pythagoras theorem as well as Dwakaso. Alright, so those of you who just joined us, you can still join in the game. This is just the second question of the game. The game pin is 7760808. Okay, there are, after this, there will be 8 more questions to go. This is the second question, 10 questions altogether. Okay, yeah, correct answer is the yellow one. Good, most of you able to get it right. Hopefully you guys did the correct method. We didn't just substitute inside. Okay, let's take a look at the scoreboard. Lucky Finch is still number 1. Arctic Rabbit is second. Okay, but very close. Just after 2 questions. Okay, this is the scoreboard. There are still 8 more questions to go. Okay, let's take a look at this one here, guys. Okay, so I think using Pythagoras theorem, we can say that the square of 2y plus the square of 3y minus 1 gives us the square of 3y plus 1. Okay, now to expand the 3y minus 1, right, you have to make use of your special product that we learned in algebra. Okay, so remember your a minus b square is a square minus 2ab plus b square, and remember that your a plus b square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Use the special product to help you expand, and if you have expanded correctly, right, you should get what you see on the screen there. Okay, so you end up getting a quadratic equation, 4y squared minus 12y equals to 0. Now from there, you can actually factorize and then get your answers 0 or 3. Now 0 here in this context has got to be rejected because of the fact that your length cannot be 0, right? Otherwise your base, the 2y there will become 0. So you got no choice but to use the answer y equals to 3, and that's how we arrive to that answer. Okay, so hope you guys are still following us. Okay, hi, those of you who just arrived, I'm Coach Hakim from Mastermaths. We're moving on to question number 3. Okay, if you haven't joined us, the game pin is 7760808. Okay, let's move on to the second one. Let's move on to the third one. Hi guys, those of you who just joined us, welcome to our, so this is question number 3. Okay, now to find the value of y, right guys, okay, you have to do a little bit of working here. You have to start off by finding the height of your triangle first. Okay, use the smaller triangle to find the height, and using that height, then you can find your y. So this one here requires you to actually do a little bit of working. Hi Irfan, thank you so much for sharing the live. Hi Chai Fan uncle. Okay, those of you who are with us, can you guys hello guys. So those of you who are with us, I'm Coach Hakim from Mastermaths. Okay, we're doing a free live stream, and today we're actually playing a Kahoot game. You guys are playing for this $10 popular voucher. Okay, so we're giving out this $10 popular voucher to the winner of this Kahoot game. Alright, so if you're with us, if you haven't joined us, you can join us. The game pin is 7760808. Okay. Thank you for the gift. Okay, you don't have to share the answers in the chat. You can actually just join us and then key in your answers from there. Okay, hi Ashraf. But thank you guys for sharing. I'm not going to say whether the answers are right or wrong at the moment. We shall wait for the rest to answer, and then I'll share with you the answers in a while. Hello guys, those of you who just joined us, welcome to our live stream. Okay, I'm Coach Hakim from Mastermaths, and we are into the third question of our Kahoot game. Alright, nice. Most of you are able to get it correct. Okay, let's take a look at how this is done. Not that difficult actually. Let's see if there's any change to the leaderboard. Not much. Okay, the Diligent Condor has come into the top 5. Okay, displacing, I don't know, just now there was one player, right? Okay, well, there are, and some of you are getting all 3 answers correct. That's good, that's good. Okay, so let's take a look at this one here. So what I did was I went to label that H there. The height, I labeled it as H. I went on to find the H using the small triangle. Okay, using Pythagoras theorem, we can find our H. Okay, you'll get 9. Okay, and then using that, once you figured out what H is, and using the 41 centimeters, okay, you can actually find Y using that larger triangle on the left. Okay, that's how most of you are able to get 40. Well done. Okay. All right. Let's. Are you guys ready for question number 4? Moving on to question number 4. Let's go. Okay, question 4. Okay, thank you for those of you who, yeah, so this is question number 4. Thank you for liking us. Okay, now you have a ladder AB, right, which is initially leaning at the position AB. Now what happens is that this ladder will actually slip down, okay, from AB now it drops to CD. Okay, and you're asked to find the length of BD. Okay, the difference in the horizontal length between the original and the new position. Okay. Okay, hi guys, those of you who just joined us, I'm Coach Hakim from Mastermaths. We are currently doing a Sec 2 topic. Okay, it's trigonometry with regards to right angle triangles only. So we are covering Pythagoras theorem right now. Later on, we'll also be moving to Tuakaso. Okay, so these are 2 concepts that we'll be covering for today. Okay, and on tomorrow got Kahoot. Yeah, tomorrow, okay. No, tomorrow there won't be a Kahoot. The next Kahoot session will be on Tuesday. That will be Primary 6 Math with Coach Shahira. Okay. Hi Putra. Okay, so we are playing for this $10 Kahoot, popular voucher. The winner of this Kahoot game will actually be awarded this $10 popular voucher, and we will actually be posting it out to you. Okay, so later I'll be collecting your details, and then we will send a postage to include that $10 popular voucher. Okay, join us in the game, Putra the King. Okay, yeah, the correct answer is actually the red one, 11.9. Okay, let me explain to you how this is done. Okay, wow, okay, so Lucky Finch keeps his position, but there's a lot of movement below in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th position. Alright, so let's take a look at how this is done, guys. Okay, so what we do first is we need to find the length of the ladder. Okay, so we start off with finding the length of the ladder using the triangle OAB. Okay, use the triangle OAB to find the length of the ladder first. Okay, they will give you 35 meters. So even when the ladder slips, the length of the ladder remains constant, right? The length of the ladder doesn't change. Okay, so what happens when it slips is that when it goes down, okay, the height will now become 12. So using the new triangle OCD, we find OD first. Okay, and once you found OD, you'll then be able to find BD by taking the difference of OD as well as that 21 meters. Yeah, so answer will be 11.9. Okay, so 32.9 actually refers to the length of OD, but question is asking for BD only. Okay, Ken, thank you so much, Christian, for sharing the live. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, those of you who are here, we still have another, this is question number 4, right? We still have 6 more questions. So if you just join us, it's not too late to still join in the game. Okay, it's 7, the game pin is 7760808. Okay, ready for the 5th question, guys? Okay, let's go. 5th question, number 5. Now we're going on to Tuakaso. Okay, so now we are moving on to Tuakaso here. Okay, in this triangle here, you have the 36 degrees and the 19 centimeters. You're asked to find that unknown length x there. Alright, so we have got to make use of our Tuakaso here. Okay, I'll explain more to you after this, once everyone has keyed in your answers. Okay, hi, those of you who are here, can you spam the like button and also share the live so that more people can benefit? Putra the King, join us in the Kahoot, and then you can key in your answers there. If you win the Kahoot game, right, you can actually get this $10 popular voucher. Okay, hi, those of you who just joined us, okay, let's join in the Kahoot so that you can actually get a chance to stand a chance to win the $10 popular voucher. Okay, this one got to use your tuakaso. Correct. Most of you got this right. Question 7. Answer is 7 of you got this right. 11.2. Any changes to the leaderboard? Okay, yeah. Oh, wow, quite a number of changes. Okay, so let's go through this one, guys. Okay, so let me explain to you this concept of tuakaso. Now, tuakaso is something that is actually an abbreviation of T stands for tangent, C stands for cosine, and S stands for sine. Okay, so TOA is tangent, and tangent actually gives you the ratio of your opposite over adjacent. Okay, whereas cosine gives you the ratio of adjacent over hypotenuse, and sine, right, gives you the ratio of opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, so these are your three trig functions: tangent, cosine, and sine. They are very useful, right, when you are given two sides and you want to find an angle in a right angle triangle, or when you have one angle in one side and you're asked to find another side in a right angle triangle. Okay, so looking at this idea here, okay, so because of the fact that the x there represents your opposite side, okay, because it's opposite to your 36 degrees, and that 19 cm, right, is actually your hypotenuse, we'll be using sine here. Okay, so sine of 36 degrees is, sine is so, right, so opposite at the top, which is x, and 19 at the bottom. Okay, so when you multiply both sides by 19, that's how we arrive to the answer 11.2 to 3SF. Okay, all right, so so this is question number 5. 5 more questions to go. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Question number 6. Okay. Hi guys, those of you who just joined us, you can actually still join in the game. We have half of the game to go. There are still 5 more questions. The game pin is 7760808. So again, let's make use of our tuakaso here, guys. Okay, you have a right angle triangle. You have the sides 11 and 16, right? So first thing you want to do is to determine which one is the adjacent side. Okay, which one is opposite. Okay, and is there a hypotenuse to work with? If not, then you can discard the hypotenuse. Then ask yourself, with that opposite and adjacent, okay, which trigo function do we use? Okay, do we use TOA, KA, or SO? Hi guys, thank you for following us. Hi Sakti. Okay. We're currently doing a free live stream on trigonometry, but only for right angle triangles. Okay, so the answer is actually the blue one, 34.5. Okay, and let's see, wow, quite a lot of movement here again. So let's see how this is done. Okay, so because of the fact that 16 centimeters is actually your adjacent side, right? And 11 cm is your opposite side. Since we are working with adjacent side and opposite side, we will actually be using the tangent function, TOA, okay, because we have O and A. Alright, so using tangent, okay, we start off by saying, start off by writing tangent theta to be equals to 11 over 16. And then from there, you can find theta by taking tangent inverse of 11 over 16. And that's how we end up getting that 34.5. Okay? Yeah, so that's how we do question 6. Everyone okay? Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Question number 7. Okay, 4 more questions to go after this. Let's look at the next one. Question 7. Okay, yeah, so in this question here, we have a slightly more complicated diagram. Alright, so to help you do this, let me give you some hints. The question wants you to find the length of BE. Maybe what you can do, right, is to find the length of AE first. Okay, find the length of AE and then use that to help you find the length of BE. Okay, hi guys, those of you who just joined us, I'm Coach Hakim from Mastermaths and we are doing a Kahoot game. We are actually, hi Caris, thank you so much for liking us. We are actually doing on a trigonometry, focusing on right angle triangles today. Okay, and our we are actually playing for this $10 popular voucher. The winner of this Kahoot game will actually be posted this $10 popular voucher. Alright, so that's the side quest. The big idea is actually to learn Trigola, okay, for our right angle triangles. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, yeah, so give you guys a hint. Find your AE first, and once you found your AE, right, that's where you can find BE. Okay, so use good. Most of you are able to get this correct. Alright, let's take a look at this one here. Alright, so Giving Possum is at number 1, and wow, he or she is leading by quite a bit, by about 900 points, 900 plus. Let's take a look at how this is done. Okay, so we'll make use of that right angle triangle AED. Okay, we'll make use of that right angle triangle AED, and in that right angle triangle, right, since you want to look for that side AE, the side AE is your opposite side in reference to your 33 degrees. That ED is the hypotenuse, okay, yeah, and the trigo function that we'll be using here would actually be the sine, okay, because you have opposite and hypotenuse, so we'll be using sine here, so right, SOH, so opposite and hypotenuse. So sine 33 degrees is just AE, which is your opposite, over your hypotenuse 36.9, okay, and from there we can find AE simply by multiplying 36.9 to both sides. And once you figure out what AE is, you can move on to find BE, okay, by adding that 17.2 at the bottom. Okay, so that's how we end up getting 37.3 as our answer. Okay, so question number 7 there. Everyone okay? Alright, let's move on to the next 3 questions. Let's move on to question number 8. Okay, question number 8 here wants us to find the length of AD. So this one here also requires a bit of work. Okay, you probably need to find AC first, okay, using the big triangle. Then once you found AC, you can proceed to find DC. Okay, so yeah. Find the length of AC first. And once you're done, you can proceed to find the length of DC, and that will help you to find AD. Hi guys, those of you who just joined us, we are actually algebra and factorizing. OT, are you a student? Yeah, probably in one of our sessions we'll be doing algebra. I think in our Sec 2 class, I think on Saturdays we are actually doing algebra on in our live streams on Saturday. You can join the Saturday class. Oh, I see, yeah. But if you're interested to, you can join our class. We are actually from Master Maths. We do have our regular classes, tuition classes. You can join us. But if you want to just watch the free live stream, right, on algebra, at the moment, I think our Sec 2 live stream, which is on Saturday evenings, actually focusing on algebra. Yeah. Okay, most of you are able to get this correct, the blue one, 5.17. Let's see how this is done. Okay, not much changes to the top 4. Dillinger Condor managed to get into the top 5. Let's take a look at how this is done, guys. Okay, so again, an application of our Tuakaso. Okay, in triangle ABC, right, what we do is we will find out our AC first. Okay, and using the angle ABC, which is 58 degrees, okay, we know that BC is your adjacent side, right? Because that's the side beside or adjacent to your 58 degrees. AC is your opposite side. So opposite and adjacent, we are looking at tangent here. Alright, so tangent of 58 degrees is just the opposite AC over 5.3. Now, once you have that, then to find AC, we just have to multiply both sides by 5.3. Okay, that helps you to find your AC. Now, once you have found AC, you will then need to proceed to the small triangle. now we will look and we focus our attention on the small triangle BCD. Okay, and again to find DC we will use tangent there, because again we are working with opposite and adjacent. Okay, so with AC and DC we just take the difference to find AD. Thank you so much, Cherise, really appreciate it. I'm also enjoying my session. Okay, so this is the next one. Alright, now before we actually move on to question 9 and question 10, okay, just want to share with you this a little bit on angle of elevation and angle of depression, because we are actually going to do the last two questions, right? Question 9 and question 10 will involve angle of elevation and depression. Okay, now angle of depression is not to measure how depressed you are. Okay, it's something else. Okay, but let's take a look at figure 1 first. Okay, now in figure 1, this is angle of elevation. Angle of elevation basically happens when you are looking at something that is higher than your eye level. So if you're looking at something that's higher than your eye level, right, then you will get the angle that the line of sight makes with the horizontal axis. That will be your angle of elevation. So if the eye is looking at C, and the angle of elevation of C from A would be the angle there. Okay, it is always made against the horizontal axis. It's never made against the vertical axis. Okay, so it's always the angle, the horizontal angle, okay, against the line of sight. Okay, okay. Now, what happens if we are looking down? That's where we have angle of depression. Okay, so angle of depression is when you're looking down. For example, in the diagram there you see the owl, okay, it's not an owl, it's, I don't know what bird, my knowledge of birds isn't good enough. Okay, can't help you to identify what kind of bird it is. Maybe if you know, you can type in the chat. Okay, but yeah, right, so the bird is let's say looking out at the mouse, right? The angle that the horizontal line makes with the line of sight, this will be the angle of depression. Okay, so angle of elevation is when you're looking up, angle of depression is when you're looking down. The constant is that when you're the angle is always made against the horizontal line, never the vertical line. Okay, now so having that, okay, let's move on to the next question, question 9. Okay, you guys okay with angle of elevation and depression? Let's move on to question 9. OT, this is actually Sec 2 math. Yeah, so the Sec 3 and Sec 4 students have already learned this. They will revisit it in Sec 3, but it's initially taught in Sec 2. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so Tony spotted a phone, right? And the height from the eyes to the ground is 1.8, means Tony must be quite taller. Definitely not my height, okay, definitely taller, okay. Now, the angle of depression is 34 degrees, so I think you can see in the diagram, right? The 34 degrees is made with the horizontal line, okay, and the question is asking how far away was Tony from the phone? Okay, so we're looking at the horizontal length. Okay, so since it's a right angle triangle, make use of your Tuah Kaso to help you out here. Okay. Hi guys, those of you who just joined us, I'm Coach Hakim from MasterMaths. Okay, we're actually conducting a free live stream on trigonometry, but only with regards to right angle triangles. Okay, we're into the last question actually. So this is the second last question, question 9. Okay, I think 5 of you got this right. Let's take a look if there's any change to your leaderboard. Okay, no changes already. Okay, alright, let's take a look at question number 9. Okay, so again, we are making use of our Tuah Kaso here. Okay, because it's a right angle triangle, right? And labeling, what you want to find is that X there. The distance from Tony to the phone is actually the horizontal distance, which is just your X. Okay, and to do that, okay, that means you are looking for the adjacent side. Okay, and the opposite side is given. So which trigo function deals with opposite and adjacent? It's tangent. So tangent of 34 degrees is Tuah, right? 1.8 over X. Okay, opposite over adjacent. Now this one is slightly different. The unknown is at the denominator. So just multiply both sides by x first to get rid of the fractions. Okay, and then to make x the subject. Okay, to get rid of that tangent 34 degrees, we divide both sides by tangent 34. Okay, that's how we end up getting 2.67. Okay? Yeah. Okay, this is question number 9. You guys okay? Okay, last question. One last question to go before we can decide who to give out this $10 popular voucher. Right? One more question to go. So this one you guys have to get it right. Okay, otherwise it will affect your chances. Okay, last question already. After this, no more. Okay, for the last question, let's take a look. Okay, double points for this one some more. Okay, yeah. So we have a flagpole that is placed on top of the hill. PQ is your flagpole. Okay, and we are told that R is vertically below Q. Okay, some dimensions that are given. Okay, and we are told that the angle of elevation of P from S is 25 degrees. Okay, so identify where this 25 degrees is first. Okay, and if you are able to identify that 25 degrees, right, then I think you should be able to find the length of PQ. Okay, maybe what you want to do is to look at the small triangle QSR, see how you can make use of that small triangle to help you. Okay, so look at that small triangle, triangle QSR, and yeah, see what you can do from there. And then I think you can also make use of the 25 degree, the angle of elevation of P from S. That would enable you to find PR. Okay, you still have 100 more seconds to go. Hi Panda Pao. We're into our last question already. You can still join us though. Okay, those of you who just join us and you're wondering how to do this, right? Look at that small triangle QSR and see how you're able to use the two sides. You're given the 104 meters, you're given the 100 meter. See how you're able to actually use those two sides to find QR. Then once you have that, then also make use of the fact that this one not given in the diagram, it's written in the question that the angle of elevation of P from S is 25 degrees. So identify the 25 degree correctly, then you'll be able to find PR. Once you have that, then you can find the difference and that will give you PQ. Okay, you still have about 30 seconds left. Oh, no worries, Panda Pao. I understand. Yeah, despite it being a Sunday, some people, I mean, yeah, a lot of us are still very busy. If it's not work, it's errands. If it's not errands, it's work or studies, right? So that's life in Singapore at least. Okay, 5 more seconds to go, guys. If you haven't keyed your answer, this is the right time. Sharis, this is the only one for today. The next one will be on Tuesday. That will be for primary 6 math. Yeah, then Wednesday is primary 5 math. Yep. Okay, well, quite a number of you actually got this right. Let's take a look. Okay, so for this question here, we start off, I started off with that small triangle SQR. Okay, I use my Pythagoras theorem because I have the two sides there, that 104, the hypotenuse, and also the adjacent side, which is 100, right? So making use of Pythagoras theorem, I'm able to find QR. Okay, now I'll just hold on to that value QR for a while. Now I'll then move on to the larger triangle PSR. Now the question says that the angle of elevation of P from S is 25 degrees, right? So where's that 25 degrees? You must imagine that the eyes is positioned at S and you're looking up at point P. So that from that line of sight to the horizontal line, okay, that angle there, that will be 25 degrees. In other words, that 25 degrees is angle PSR. Okay, that will enable you, okay, so since that you have the 25 degrees SR is your adjacent side, PR is your opposite side, right? We'll be using tangent here because we're working with opposite and adjacent. So we make use of our TOA. Okay, so opposite at the top, okay, adjacent at the bottom, and from there we're able to find PR. So now that we know PR and QR, we just take the difference to find the height of your flagpole. Okay, in facts. Hi Fahmi, how often are you on? We will try to actually our normal live stream is on Monday for O-level math, but for this month, fasting month, right, we try to have it because our session on Monday is actually in the evening, a little bit too late for the fasting month, so we actually have it slightly earlier on Sunday at about 4. Normally we start at about 4:30 today because we're having our crash course. We're starting at 5. We started at 5:30. Yeah. In fact, don't say that you're not dumb. You're still learning. We're all learning, myself included. Okay. All right. So this is the last question, question 10. Now, I think you guys are excited to see the scoreboard, right? The leaderboard. Let's take a look at how you guys perform. Okay. But before we go on to that, okay. So just to share with you, we are conducting our eMath crash course is ongoing right now. Okay, but the one that you guys can still join, okay, eMath crash course is a bit hard to join now because we are into the second day already. Tomorrow is the last day. For eMath crash course, you can still join us. It is from Tuesday to Thursday, okay, and we'll be focusing on just eMath trigonometry. Okay, so if you want to join us, you can actually scan the QR code there. Yeah, and then the lessons will be from 2 to 5. So 3 hours on Tuesday, 3 hours on Wednesday, 3 hours on Thursday, and all our lessons are recorded. So yeah, if let's say you cannot make it on any of the days there, you can always just watch the lesson recording. Okay, yeah, that's our crash course. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the podium. Okay, we have Arctic Rabbit as the third one. Well done, Arctic Rabbit. Glassy Fox is at second, and the first one. Let's see any changes to the first Giving Possum. Wow, this one came from nowhere, right? Just now the leaderboard was also different. Okay, yeah, congratulations, Giving Possum. Okay, Giving Possum, I need you to actually take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this page. Okay, because I need you to actually verify that you are the Giving Possum lah. Okay, so for the winner Giving Possum, right? Can you actually do scan the QR code here? Okay, see, this one is only for the Kahoot winner. Let me just bring this down. Okay, so for our Kahoot winner, right? Can you scan here? Okay, and then share with us the screenshot that you took just now, as well as I think they will ask you for details. We will actually be posting the $10 voucher to you. Okay, so congratulations to the winner of our Kahoot challenge. Okay, you'll be getting your $10 voucher soon. Okay, done? Ken, do you still need this? Or you can also type in the link tinyurl.com/live-class-winner. Okay? Ken? Alright. Okay. Yep. So congratulations again to everyone who have participated today. It doesn't. It doesn't mean that if you didn't get into the podium, you're not smart or anything like that. The fact that you tried is actually something is worth mentioning lah. Okay. So I hope you guys have learned a little bit, at least something about right angle triangles. Okay. So remember that right angle triangles, we work with two concepts, namely your Pythagoras theorem and Tua Kaso. If you are given two sides and you want to find the third side, okay, you can use your Pythagoras theorem. Okay, if you have one side and one angle and you want to find another side, that's where your Tua Kaso can come in. Okay, so I hope you guys have learned something. For those of you looking forward to our next live stream, we'll be having one on Tuesday. That will be for P6 Math, and on Wednesday will be for P5 Math. Okay, yeah, so thank you so much for your attention, everyone. Are there any questions that you want to ask before I end off the live stream? Okay, with that, thank you so much for your attention, everyone. Really appreciate your support. Looking forward to the next one. Next week we'll be starting at about maybe slightly earlier at 4:30. Okay, on Sunday as well for our O-level live stream. Okay, so take care everyone. Bye. We just ended Crazy Girl. Yeah, yeah. So you can see right on the podium, we have some people standing on the podium there. So Crazy Girl, you can join us. Which level are you at, Crazy Girl? Are you a primary school student or secondary school student? Okay, so as I was saying just now, we're having our P6 live stream on Tuesday. So maybe you can join the P6 live stream on Tuesday. P5 live stream is on Wednesday. Okay, they will take place at about, I think, 5 or 6 p.m. Yeah, around there, 5 to 6 p.m. around there. Okay, so just stay tuned, and then you try to join us on Wednesday or Thursday. Okay. Sorry, I got it wrong. Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday is for P6, Wednesday is for P5. Yeah, Panda Pao, thank you so much. Yeah. So the P6 one is at 6 p.m. Panda Pao, do you know what time is the Primary 5 live stream? So sorry, Rosiella, we don't have P3 yet. I mean, we do have P3 classes, but we don't have P3 live stream. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, so with that, let's end off the session. So thank you so much, guys, for your support. We're looking forward to see you in the next round. Okay, bye bye. Take care, everyone.